think you belong on it?
Yeah, I said last year I should be on it, and then this year I should be on it as well.
Since first entering the league in 2014, Mike Evans has proven to be an elite athlete as a wide receiver. He's been able to keep up consistently high numbers, and he has shown us year after year that he is a major asset to an offense. With his list of accomplishments and records set, not to mention the addition of his new Super Bowl ring, there is no doubt that he has the potential to keep this up for a very long and very successful career. But besides his on-field accomplishments, what else do we really know? Who is he outside of football? What is his story? What don't we know about him? In today's video, we'll take a deeper look into Mike Evans and reveal a few things you didn't know about him. Before we get started, make sure to leave a like on this video if you're a fan of Mike Evans. Also, if you'd like to join this month's giveaway of a brand new iPhone 12, then all you have to do is subscribe to the channel and watch this video until the end to find and comment the hidden message. Good luck! Number 8. He was a late boomer. Back in his high school days at Ball High School in Galveston, Texas, he was hardly the football star. He mostly played basketball and participated in track and field, being more of a star in basketball than anything else. He played against the likes of current NBA player Marcus Smart and ultimately received more offers to play basketball in college than he did for football. Come his senior year in high school, he decided to give football a chance and put up strong numbers. Not a bad start to his football career, even with so many scholarships for basketball. He decided to keep it going with football, which now is safe to say was the best decision he could have possibly made. Number 7. He really enjoys giving back to the Tampa Bay community. Evans is keen to help out his community, especially in times of need. He has donated $100,000 for COVID-19 relief, $38,000 to a childhood friend who was accidentally shot, and $25,000 to start a scholarship fund for local students in financial hardship at University of South Florida. He has also contributed significantly in working to reduce domestic violence in the Florida community, considering he was so directly impacted by it in his childhood. He is no stranger to help, as he has been nominated twice for the Walter Payton Man of the Year by the Buccaneers organization. On the football field, he's pretty similar to me or you. He's a big video game player and even participated in a Fortnite tournament back in January 2020. When the shooting at the 2018 Madden tournament happened, he was actually playing video games at the time, where a fellow player told him about the event. He played a friendly game with a player, Young Kiv, in the aftermath of the shooting to help raise money for the victims' families. He was so hurt by the event. On the lighter side of things, he was even playing Fortnite when his agent called him to let him know about his massive new contract. During the 2020 season, he attended a press conference with his shirt that said, "I love it when my wife lets me play video games." His passion for video games is clearly strong. He probably uses that same game day focus to play Fortnite. Number 5. Johnny Football Manziel was his best man. Johnny Football may be run out of the NFL, but he never left Evans' heart. Mike and he were good friends, having played together during Evans' time at A&M. The two had prolific careers, playing with each other in college. It's no wonder they were such good friends. Such good friends that Manziel ended up being his best man for his wedding in 2016. Evans said Manziel gave a great speech at his wedding and even got caught on camera rapping to Drake. He still keeps up with Manziel and knows he has a good woman and his family is good. The two are best friends, it's safe to say, and it seems that Evans can really become good friends with any quarterback that he plays with. Number 4. Difficult upbringing. Evans' dad passed away when he was 9 years old, and as a result, he was raised by his mother, who was actually very young at the time. She was 14 years old when she had him, and people would think it was his big sister dropping him off at school. But it wasn't just Mike she was looking after, it was his 2 siblings as well. She worked as hard as she could to make everything possible for her kids. It paid off. Mike was incredibly inspired and grateful to his mom for everything she did. He said he thought his draft night was the second best night of his life, second to his daughter's birth, because it enabled him to finally help her out. Evans didn't know the full story of his father's death until years after the fact, when he was mature enough to understand better, so we'll save that story for later in this list for you. Number 3. Record-setting start to NFL career. As soon as he entered the NFL, he was ready to start torching defenses. Being picked on the 7th overall pick, there were high expectations for him. He did not let down, as he tallied his first 1,000-yard season and set a franchise record with the most receiving touchdowns by a rookie with 12. He was even the youngest player to ever have more than 200 yards in a game, back when he was 21. already has enough records to put him in the Hall of Fame, being the youngest player to reach 7,000 career receiving yards. Number 2, massive Harry Potter fan. Mike Mipin has a Harry Potter-inspired tattoo. His love started in 2nd grade when his teacher read Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone to the class. When his team went to London to play the Carolina Panthers, he spent some of his time exploring all the Harry Potter artifacts. During his wedding, he had a cake where each layer of the cake was themed after a different Hogwarts house. The man is obsessed and has on multiple occasions challenged fans of other movie franchises to explain how their franchise is better. No one will be able to change his mind. Number 1, his father's passing. When Mike was 9 years old, asleep in his bed after his father, Mickey, had been babysitting all night so his mom could go out with her brother, his father was murdered by that very brother-in-law. While Mike's Uncle Sam was hanging out with Mike's mom, the two got to talking, and Sam found out that Mickey had been physically abusing her for years. Sam lost it. He went to the Evans household and tried to pick a fight with Mickey. Mickey wasn't having any of it and tried to flee through the window, but Sam chased after him with a pocket knife and a gun. Sam ultimately caught up with him. And to sum it up without the gruesome detail, that was the end of Mickey. Evans didn't find out about all the details until he was much older. Luckily, instead of letting that destroy him, he instead takes the perspective that it was really difficult at that time, but he has to move forward and keep doing what he's doing, which is what he did. Mike Evans is unlike any other player out there. Most superstar wide receivers of this era aren't able to match his numbers. And now with the best quarterback in the NFL history targeting him, the records and accomplishments he has the potential to achieve are limitless. Not to mention the new Super Bowl ring he now has. Mike Evans is still a growing talent and has many years ahead of him which continue improving, which is safe to say he will undoubtedly do considering how hard of a worker he is. He has the potential to continue thriving for a long and successful career, which will be exciting to see. And with that said, we're going to end the video here. What are your thoughts on Mike Evans? Are there any other facts about him that you think deserve a spot on this list? Let us know your thoughts down in the comments below. Also, be sure to leave a like on this video and hit that subscribe button if you're new. Thanks for watching. Until next time.